Alright, sign dash eight.
Can I keep my place forever?
Identifying combined transformations. So we're going to do two examples where we put two different combinations together, two different transformations together. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Example one. So just keep writing, and then I'll wait for you to catch up here in a second. We're going to dilate by a scale factor of 2, and then reflect about the x-axis. Catch up in your writing. I'm going to put a few things down.
Paul Pickles.
Is he not here today? Why is it still here?
I don't know.
You know, where were you last period?
I had mine in facts.
Jim.
And first
I
period.
was,
I know, I was with him.
So you still have to take with you the gym.
what, why? I don't have to bring anything.
Yeah, you have to run with it. We were skating.
Hey,
And racing.
I ought to make you do it another day.
Oh, you should.
Yeah, you should.
Okay. I'll do it one day.
No, it goes with you everywhere.
Okay.
The only place it doesn't have to go to is Vegas, but it has to go to the gym.
Alright, why not?
Cause back.
Ouch. They carry around all their stuff.
All right, are you done? Everybody graph that. Draw a graph and graph it.
Okay.
Okay, got a graph? Everybody done? Let's go, get it done. I was really slow graphing it. If you can, go ahead and dilate it and try to reflect it. Just a second, I'll go ahead and do it.
That right?
Does it match that up there? Dilate it. That'll give you your prime. Then when you reflect it, it'll be a double prime. You ought to be able to do it without graphing it. Should have been able to write the dilation coordinates up there. That's the easiest part. Multiply everything by 2 for chapter 4. The other class is going to be mad that we videoed this because they were all arguing about who was going to videotape it. Wow. All right. Alright, so there's your dilation picture. Now reflect it.
We're reflecting a dilation on duration.
Now you reflect the dilation.
Dang it. Crash that.
You're doing it in the order it tells you to do it, okay? So it's a combined transformation. You're doing multiple things to the original object. It's like directions. You do one thing, and then from that point you do another thing. And then from that point you do another thing. Okay? So if it's about the x-axis, you ought to be able to tell me what the coordinates are before you graph them. Again, I'm going to give everybody a chance to do this, and we'll let Clay tell us the coordinates. What do you know about reflection, about the x-axis before you give me the numbers?
The y-axis is going to be the opposite.
The y numbers are going to be the opposites. What about the x's?
They stay the same.
Okay, so what are they, Clay?
-2, -2,
Good?
-6, -4,
Very good.
-4, -6.
Excellent. And then you plot them.
You know what? Double prime stuff.
Double prime. And that should be your answer. So that's an example of what you're doing today. Let's do another one.
Hold on.
You got
Yep.
it. Come on.
Let me write the other stuff up here. You guys finish that up. Example 2. Translate 2 units right. And 4 units down. Then rotate 180 degrees. So see if you can do everything before you graph it. That's translation you should be able to do. And the rotation should be easy if you memorized your rules that I taught you yesterday. Okay? The rotation should be very simple. That should be one of the ones that's very quickly done. But you got to translate it first.
Much easier to graph paper.
You should be able to do it without the graph. So what I taught you yesterday.
Have you plugged in all your comments points for this week?
No, did I need to be in this week?
No, I mean, as far as.
Oh, I put all my points in.
I got 5.
Why? Why?
Why did I get 5?
Because you did do your assignment?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't get 5 points if you did most of your assignment and you didn't do 4 of them. I don't give you points on your conduct score for that. But I do have to have the other slip to go through 5. You understand? But if you did, like you did part of your assignment. Now, I'm talking, it has to be 50% done. Okay?
I had 91.
You had what?
I got a 91 today.
Amazing how smart you are, Paul, when you do your homework. All right. So I'm gonna do this. Can I start or do you want me to wait?
2/3, go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and write all of the things down beforehand because this is how proficient you have to be at this by the time you take the test. You need to be able to tell me all of these things without graphing it. Now on the test, I can't stop you from drawing a graph and then writing everything in, okay? And that would be very smart of you to do, but you need to be this proficient. All right, so the primes. We're translating. So all I have to do, since I'm going right, is add 2 to x. If I'm going down, then I subtract 4 from y. So -1 plus 2 is 1. 2 minus 4 is -2. B prime, 3 plus 2 is 5. I'll just do all the x's first. C prime, 2 plus 0 is 2. D prime, 4 plus 2 is 6. Everybody understand that? How simple that is? The y's, I'm subtracting 4. 1 minus 4 is -3. 2 minus 4 is -1. And 2 minus 4 is -2. Alright, so that's the primes. Now I'm going to rotate these. So who can tell me what the rotation rule is for your x's and your y's? By show of hands, who knows the rotation rule? I know I'm kind of going fast for you to write, but anybody remember that? Do they flip? Do you remember it all? Do they flip? Do they stay the same? Sarah? No.
They say the same.
Yeah, they stay the same, but
One thing.
no, guys, stop talking if you don't know. It makes you sound silly. Okay, they're opposites. That's all. So let's just verify it when we put it on the graph. So this is -1, +2. B double prime is at -5, +3. C double prime is at -2, +1. And D double prime is at -6, +2. That's how simple that really is. But you have to take the time, guys, on your own to memorize that stuff. It's not that big a deal. There were only 4 rules you really needed to look at. You can't memorize 4 rules. You're going to get more. Okay, so let's graph it. See if your graph is correct. This goes out. All right, the first one, -1, 2. 3, 1. A, B, C is at 0, 3. D is at 4, 2. All right, so a nice little plain looking thing. Now let's do the primes. Did everybody at least graph that part right? I know some of you struggle graphing. 1, -2. This is the shift, 5, -3. This was A. Something's not right here. Hold on a second. No, 1, -2. This is A prime, that's B prime. Thank you, Michael. 2, -1. B prime. And C prime. And D prime is 6, -2. Not a calculation here, back off. It's not even dyslexic here. All right, now we are supposed to rotate 180 degrees.
Wait, what's, never mind.
So A double prime is at -1, +2. Oh, it shares the original number. B double prime is at -5, 3. C double prime is at -2, 1. double prime is 6, -2. -6, +2, geez. Okay. There you go. We got that right. Who wasn't finished? The rest of you? Alright. So can you do that? Excellent. Alright, because it's Friday, I'm going to reduce your assignment. Page 241, 2 to 18 evens instead of all. 22 and 23. How about just 22? How's that? When we see Emily later, tell her that we changed that.
She's just an obese, she's taking her time.
What?
She's an obese, taking her time.
Oh, that's